Hello, it's PolishPolVR, welcome to the channel and let's do freshest PSVR news in the village. As always, I'm hoping everyone is having a good day, keeping well, keeping safe and playing some awesome PlayStation VR games. And of course, PlayStation VR games, it's what we are here for. We're gonna talk about them now. Let's do some news. Today I would like to start from the Walking Dead Onslaught. The developers are keeping very quiet about it. Still, latest info from them last time they gave us something was telling us that there will be some people who's been actors in the actual TV series voicing characters for this game. So that's super awesome news. Today news might be not as awesome, but also don't be too alarmed, maybe just a mistake, maybe not, I don't know. But if you go to their Steam page, which was out for ages, it's been live for ages, you know, that's where people been going to wishlist the game on PC. Some information has changed. As we knew, in past, Walking Dead Onslaught meant to be a co-op experience when you play with your friends, go outside, you know, scavenge some resources, grab some stuff, go back to your base, do some crafting maybe, I don't know. The main point, maybe not the main, but the big point was this co-op experience. Sadly, what's happening now on the Steam page, online was removed. It says the game is single player only. I was kind of a bit worried, so I gone and check out their website and as well the press release. No word on multiplayer down there as well. So it's kind of alarming situation, could I say that? But also I'm sure the developers know what they're doing. And I'm sure we're gonna get a very good game when they eventually release Walking Dead Onslaught. But just want to put it out there. I wonder if it's just mistake on the Steam's listings or maybe the co-op component, the multiplayer component got removed from the game. Maybe they concentrating on single player experience. I do not know. All I know is that the game meant to come out last year and it's had quite a big delay. Maybe it's because of Saints and Sinners being announced and the developers actually released it first. So maybe Survios was like, okay, yeah, let's just work a bit longer on our game. Or maybe they've had so many ideas and so much awesome plans that they couldn't put it in the game in time. But like I always say, I would rather have them delay the game and give us better experience instead of getting like not finished game. But definitely keep in mind that multiplayer might not be in the game, or maybe if it will be, maybe it's gonna be future update. Nobody know. As of now, the official information on the Steam page is that the game is single player only though, so keep that in mind. Now, Walking Dead single player game can be good, as of course Saints and Sinners showed us. What an amazing experience that is. Probably one of the best VR games at the moment on any platform. I'm not talking PlayStation VR, but PC VR as well. Of course, it's gonna come to Quest as well, Saints and Sinners, and that's gonna be the best game on Quest without a doubt. That's coming towards Quest owners at the end of the year. But for us PlayStation VR owners, this year we're gonna get Walking Dead Onslaught. But like I'm saying, keep in mind, we might just get it as a single player experience. Regarding the release date, sadly, we do not know yet. I'm hoping they're gonna show us some more gameplay. They said they will be doing it soon. So I'm assuming the game gonna be much different than when we last saw it, when they showed some early preview copies to some PC VR YouTubers and they've been playing the game. I know reaction was a bit mixed, so I'm assuming that's the part of the delay as well, because Survios is definitely one of those studios who does listen to the players and give the players as good experience as possible. Now, regarding that multiplayer, judging by the other games, they got all the data, and even in Creed most people play single player. It's hard to find a match. Battle Wake, same. So I think maybe they was like, okay, we put in all the resources to the multiplayer mode, but really what most people plays is single player. So I don't know, as of now, official info is single player only for Onslaught, but of course stay tuned to the channel, and as soon as I know anything else, release date, price, whatever, multiplayer, whatever it will be, I will be passing it on straight away. Okay, next story and next game I would like to talk about is Suicide Guy. I mentioned this game many times on my channel. It's out already on PC and on Switch. I'm not sure if there's PS4 version, I don't know. But anyway, what's happening with this game now? It's getting VR port. It's a very nice, very original kind of puzzle game. And in this game, your main goal is to kill off your character. So you know what, they're doing something different. Hats off to them. I always like when the developers trying to break the conventional rules and create something original. So that's gonna be nice. The game getting full VR support. They've been asking already for people for feedback. They've been posting little short clips, and in those clips they show us some driving. They showed us level inspired by Mario games as well. So what they say now, this game will be out this month for PlayStation VR. This is one of those games what I'm definitely looking forward to, and I must say they done pretty good job with porting, because some developers, when they going to port their flat game to PlayStation VR, it can take forever. Just look at Chromagun, its timing come out, people lost interest by then. But this, it looks like just been couple of months ago when they announced the PSVR version, and now we finally gonna get it this month, so not even that long to wait. When it comes to the flat version, it's got very positive reviews. Whoever played it, they liked it, so I think it's pretty much safe to say this is gonna be a good PlayStation VR release. Okay, and now we're gonna talk about the Swordsman. You love hearing about this game, and I love talking about this game, because this is one of those games what grabbed PlayStation VR owners' attention straight away. We didn't had a game like this for a while. I know we've got God now finally, but I know we're still waiting for Hellsplit, Undead Citadel, Blades and Sorcery. Developer said no plans anymore for PSVR version, but here comes Sin Studio with the Swordsman. So what's happening with it now? They wanted to go to QA, Sony's QA this month. It's kind of a bit later than they expected. So they go into quality assurance on the 19th of July. So sadly that means we're not gonna see the game in July, because Sony's QA takes about 3 weeks or something like that. So if all goes well, we're gonna see it in August. If all goes not too well, then we might see it in September. But you know what, this is a studio what already released PlayStation VR games, so I know they probably know how to deal with Sony's QA and everything. They've got the experience. Swordsman looks like it's gonna be their best game, and also it looks like a game that might redeem this studio. I wasn't sure about it at the beginning. I was like, okay, yeah, the last game was Warzone, what's Swordsman gonna be like? But thankfully a lot of you managed to got your hands on the closed beta of the game, and all of you in the comment section who played the game telling me how good it is. As you are my subscribers, I believe it, and it looks from the videos what they show like it's gonna be fun experience. Physically based combat, it's always worked great in VR. This game gonna have arena mode, but also it's gonna have story mode. The developer said if it's successful enough, they even gonna do some post-launch support. So best of luck to the Sin Studio during this QA, because I do hope they pass first time, and I do hope we get this game as soon as possible. Okay, and now time to come back to Iron Man VR. I still didn't finish the game, sorry for that. As you know, I kind of got baby now, so not as much time to play. But also, I must say, for me, it's eventually got a bit boring, but nevertheless, I know a lot of people enjoying it. And hats off to the developers, because the game was a very big success. When it comes to UK sales, during their first week, it's ranked at number 2. And that's for with all the flat games mixed as well. The only game that outsold it in UK was The Last of Us Part 2. So Sony took the 2 high spots during the chart, so good week for Sony. I'm sure they earned loads of money. Iron Man VR, very good game, like I said, I enjoyed it as well, but eventually it's got a bit repetitive for me, so I kind of struggled to go back to it. I'm gonna try to go back to it anyway, but from what I played until I got bored, I had a lot of fun, and it is on a kind of longer side. I'm hearing about 8 hours, you know what, for PSVR game, that's actually a long game. And when it comes to superhero games on PlayStation VR, it's probably one of the better ones. Of course, the best one for me is Megaton Rainfall, because the game is amazing, the feeling of freedom you got. But nevertheless, Iron Man, very nicely polished game. Shame about loading screens, but I don't want to say too bad about this game, because I know how many people enjoying it. So Camouflage done great job, and of course, once PS5 drops, those loading times will be gone. With backwards compatibility, with this super fast SSD, you know, let's hope this game gonna get proper backwards support, and then we're gonna have no loading times at all. and this will improve this game hugely. Okay, anyway, next story. Coming back to Let's Create Pottery VR. Was you disappointed that you couldn't play this game in Europe? You was looking at your American friends, they all been enjoying this hugely massive game, and you was like, oh no, I cannot play the Pottery, that's super sad because I live in Europe. Listen, don't worry, Europeans, the developers got you covered now, because Let's Create Pottery gonna come out in Europe tomorrow. You'll be able to buy it. I don't know how many of you is actually enjoying the Pottery, but whoever does, this is a game for you. Bit overpriced for what it is, but like I said, it's a super low niche and it's put in a niche device anyway, so you know what, I hope the developers actually gonna manage to sell some copies. I know on PC few people who bought it enjoyed it. On PlayStation VR from my American friends who I saw playing this game, they've been saying it's alright, bit overpriced, but nevertheless, if you like Pottery, you might like that. Okay, and now let's speak about next State of Play by Sony. Apparently it's gonna be in August, and I don't know if you noticed, but things was a bit quiet lately. We didn't have that many PSVR announcements, even PlayStation 4, it's all been at slow pace. Listen, apparently the rumors are saying Sony withheld some announcement from third-party and first-party studios just because they want to have them during this PlayStation State of Play. Now, how much truth is it in it, I don't know, but I'm assuming it will be truth because doing those daily news videos, I see that things kind of slow down. So next State of Play should be in August, and then we should have a lot of announcements. Now, as PlayStation VR owners, because I was kind of disappointed with PS5 reveal, not disappointed with console itself, I cannot wait, but you know, we didn't saw any PlayStation VR games. All we've had is to speculate if Resident Evil gonna run in VR, Gran Turismo, a new Astrobot experience, and it was kind of, you know, struggle to watch. Even though I know Sony got plans for PlayStation VR in the future, they put in PSVR aside at the moment, so hopefully during this August State of Play, they're gonna show us something cool just to keep PSVR owners excited. Okay, anyway, if you like what you're seeing, then please press a like because it does helps the channel a lot, and if you're new to the channel and are not subscribed, then subscribe. It's always better when it's more of us. And that's it, bye.